The divorce papers for Jeezy and Jeannie Mae are out. Shout out to Radar Online. And now everybody's been reading the tea leaves and going back and looking at signs and stuff like that. And I'm like, girl, I could have told you this couple wasn't gonna make it. You can't get married on sand and expect the marriage is going to last. And let me just say, we're not rejoicing over here, right? This is a learning channel. This is a prevention channel. Prevention channel. This is going to be my new channel theme. Welcome to the prevention channel. Do not get married on sand. Do not marry criminals. So all this stuff is coming out about Jeezy and Jeannie Mae, and people are like, well, it's been before us all this time. And girl, cousin, good morning, honey. He just filed the paper September 15th. Baby, them papers been signed since spring. He signed those papers months ago. He only recently submitted it. So Jeannie Mae, she wasn't blindsided. She knew what was going on. Plus, everybody's saying, oh, she's aggressive. She has anger problems. Girl, I'm just saying, y'all need to just listen to Janice, okay? I could have told you, and this is a prevention channel. I am trying to keep women from making a mess of your life. I'm trying to keep you, if you're a Jeannie Mae, to make a mess of your life. If you're a Shirley Strawberry, make it like all these 10 years of girlfriend, baby mama's child. I am trying to, ladies, I am trying to keep you from making a mess of your life. That's what I'm over here for. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple of stuff. We're going to talk about the divorce papers. We're going to talk about when he actually completed and signed the divorce papers. We're going to talk about what other people are saying and stuff like that. And there's a media takeout article where one of his friends talk and then one of her friends talk. And we going to see, but y'all going to see why this couple should not have got married. Okay. Hey y'all, happy Sunday morning. Oh, I slept in late today. It felt so good to sleep in late. I haven't slept in late in forever. I want to thank you for your love and your support. And I'm wearing my sarcastic never. Oh Lord. After this, I'm about to go back over there and lay on this couch. Okay. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. I absolutely love you. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for those of you who are picking up my books and leaving reviews for me. Okay, so last night when I got off my class, almost 10 o'clock, you see, I really spent time in my husband profile course from 6 to almost 10 o'clock. We be up there for 3 and 4 hours just talking and going over stuff. Okay, and so when I got off the my husband profile course, everybody was saying how, honey, this divorce paperwork was signed, y'all. You're not going to believe when he signed it, y'all. This paperwork, y'all, was signed. Look at it. June 15. Jeezy signed this paperwork June 15. You know what? I shouldn't even say nothing after this. This should just be the whole video. He signed the paperwork June 15. And look at the notary. The notary signed this May 19. So the notary signed this May 19 and Jeezy signed this June 15. So in other words, this divorce has been in the making for months. Can you imagine? So she was the blindsided. She knew what was going on. She knew she had anger problems. And no. I'm not saying he was no good man because he had 3 baby mamas. He didn't marry none of them. And people are saying how he was engaged to his other baby mama, Mai. and was cheating on the fiance with Jeannie Mae. So now people's like, child, she knew he was engaged and was cheating with that man, honey. Okay, now y'all know how I feel. If you just a baby mama, you just dating, you just being a 10 years a girlfriend, he ain't putting no ring on your finger. He's free to do what he want to do with the D. But soon as he put a ring on my finger, you are engaged. You are mine. So in other words, I don't want to hear nothing about Michael Thompson from before October 12th, 2012. Anything he did up to October 12th, 2012 is none of my business. Because he was free to do what he wanted to do with the D or with his money. But after he knelt down and put that big old diamond on my finger, oh, baby, I got something to say. And according to the cousins in the streets and in the comments, he was engaged to his last baby mama when he was cheating on her with Jeannie Mae, and the baby mama found out about him on Facebook, on social media, just like we find everything else. Then the baby mama had to take him to court because they were in a relationship. So he was taking care of the baby. She had to take it to court to get the child support, because you know how these men are. Soon as they get a new woman, all of a sudden the money's dried up. Then when he proposed to her, he had bought her a Land Rover or something. And then he took the truck back, girl. Once he got with Jeannie Mae, he took the truck from the baby mama. So my thing is, how was the baby supposed to get to the doctor to get his shots? How was the baby supposed to get to school if he took the truck back? But this is what happened when they get with these new women. All of a sudden, the little baby ain't got no milk. Baby can't go to school because the baby ain't got no car to ride into. So then, Jeannie Mae is sowing the seed in his head that his baby mama that he was engaged to is a bit of baby mama, because he don't move on to the Asian girl. No. He was cheating on the fiance / baby mama future wife with you, ma'am. So now people's looking at her like, well, girl, we don't feel sorry for you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, why people suggest why you said they was going to America? One of the lessons I have learned from my dad and in the Bible is whenever there's a traumatic experience in your life, you should not make any major life decision, right? Whenever anything traumatic, first of all, when there's trauma, you need to go see counseling. And whenever you have anything traumatic in your life, you should not make any lifetime major decision. As a matter of fact, don't even go buy a purse, go buy a truck, don't go buy anything, because you're not in your right mind. It's all emotions. That's why, as young preachers, when we were preached, pastor said, go home, go home, close your door, lay down and rest and be in the presence of God. Don't be going out eating after you don't preach and all of this, because you're still high emotionally and you're high in the spirit, and you might, as a matter of fact, one of the greatest times preachers are tested is after they preach. Can you imagine? You just came down from preaching, laying hands, prophesying, laying hands, casting demons out, healing the sick. And it's right after that is you're horny, you want to get somebody to do you and all of this stuff because your emotions are high, right? Jeezy mama died, and all of a sudden he decide he gonna get married. Wrong. Unless they had already decided to get married and engaged, that he shouldn't have gotten married. Right? So the mama, the first thing she was talking about, we're not gonna put no name on it, that getting married is not important. And then the mama died and it's like, well, let's go ahead and get married. No, don't. Because you're not sure you get married because you really love this person. You really love this aggressive, masculine, manly, angry woman who overtalks everybody, who cuts off everybody, who has admitted she has anger problems, have controlling issues, you're not sure if you love her or you love the idea of her. This woman who can't submit, talk about I want to submit to my man. If you ever say that, ladies, then you are not, watch my shorts I did yesterday, you are not a naturally submissive woman. That is not who you are. And you're forcing yourself to become this person because that's what he needs. But soon as the dust settles, the real you is going to show up. And real Jeannie Mae showed up and he was like, oh, hell no. And then she talked about, I'm trying to work through my problems. Then she had just gotten a divorce from her husband of 10 years that she didn't respect, that she was taken care of, that she had to pay alimony to, that she said if she ever get married again, it's going to benefit her. Hello, ladies, you should always marry a man that is going to benefit you. Then you was with the husband, you're not going to have a baby. You don't want to have kids, but then you get with this multimillionaire rapper, and all of a sudden you want to go have a biracial baby because it's cute now. Biracial kids are in. You know, they're little props now to have a biracial kid. Wrong, 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 wrong. I mean, just wrong. I mean, if any couple shouldn't get married, I even put this couple above Devon and Megan, who should not have gotten married because it was all wrong. She just got out of a divorce. Your mama died. No, don't get married. She has controlling issues. She's super aggressive. She's not naturally a submissive woman. Y'all shouldn't get married. He was engaged to the baby mama. Shouldn't have gotten married. And so you see here that he's been contemplating divorce. Do you know why? Because his emotions now has come down. He's now in his right mind. He's in his right mind now, and he can see clearly that no, this is not who I want. I can't spend the rest of my life with this woman. She's disrespectful. She's too aggressive. She doesn't respect me. I'm just dark meat on the side. She like white and lean. She probably called him the N-word, and he's like, oh, hell no. I was reading in one of the comments that she want to raise the baby with all the alphabet letters, and he's like, no, I don't think so, which explains why he's filing for joint legal custody, because he sure didn't file for custody for none of them other black kids. He sure didn't. Them other kids, right? He trusts the mama to raise them. But with this little girl, he's like, no, I want joint legal custody. See, you talk about how, first of all, she didn't want kids, right? Maybe he didn't because he already have three kids and 3 baby mamas. Hello, red flag. Okay. So these are things you talk about, how we gonna raise our kids. This is why, born again woman, you should not be marrying no other religious man, because as born again believers, we are to take the baby down to the church and dedicate the baby to the Lord Jesus Christ. In other words, when you dedicate your baby to Jesus, Jesus have a right to be in the child's life. So yeah, he was contemplating divorce because he had came down. Emotionally, he came down. And when you come down, it's like Samson, y'all. Samson was so emotional with Delilah. Delilah, 3 times, Samson, you told her what to do to get your weakness, and then you gave in. And then when Samson here came back, because he had time, he came off that emotional high. He was in that dungeon. They had plucked his eyes out, and then he could really see. No. My purpose is to annihilate the Philistines. Mm-hmm. So this is why you don't make emotional decisions when you're not emotionally there. You're not emotionally there. So don't make the emotional decision, because you're not making a lifetime decision, right? It's an emotional decision you are making because your emotions are high. You're not thinking straight. And another thing, some people are think that Jeannie Mae is going to is going to fight the prenup because she really wasn't working. So he's probably going to have to end up paying her something because he signed the prenup the day before y'all was getting married. Who does that? Who was your lawyer, Jeezy? Who was your lawyer? If y'all gonna get married and y'all gonna sign prenup to me should be signed right after she accept the proposal, not days before you get married, because she gonna fight it. And he's probably gonna have to end up paying her some alimony if she wasn't working. Because with her other husband that she was taking care of, he ain't had no money. But with Jeezy's a multimillionaire, he got lots of money. So he's probably going to end up paying alimony for her for a few years, not forever, because they was only married for like 2 years. Okay, so this is the article from Media Takeout. I'm giving it all to y'all today because I'm probably not gonna come back because I'm tired. I'm gonna go lay down and take a nap and watch my shows. Okay, so Media Takeout, take it by a grain of salt. Allegedly, according to Media Takeout, spoke with a person close to Jeezy when the news broke, and Jeezy friend told us that the platinum selling rapper felt suffocated in his marriage, and those feelings likely led to the end of the relationship. Another thing is, allegedly the mama was living with them. No, ma'am. Oh, in our culture, we take care of our mama. You can take care of your mama on the next block. You put her in the house over in the next block. You should not have your mama in the house living with you, with your husband and your kids. That man want to get up, walk around in his drawers. Y'all, if y'all having anything, he got to keep his voice down. My mama was here visiting for 6 months, child, for 6 weeks, child, and me and my husband had to go to the hotel to do what we need to do because it would just be strange to be doing the do, and my mom is laying in the guest room. And girl, this one time we was like, my mama was going to New York. We was like, yes, honey, yes. Mike picked me up from work. We gonna have us a date, honey. We went to the restaurant. We sit down. We date. We eating. I'm like waiting for him to put my back out, girl. I'm eating. My mama gonna call me, talk about she home. I was like, you home? I thought you was in New York. She was like, I came back early. We was all the way over this side, over Bell, over that side, y'all, over here, over that side, right? So I was like, and then my husband, I think he had to get on a flight later that day or something like that. So we all the way over here. Can't nobody go to down to Hilton Hotel or the airport, because I like them nice, clean, expensive hotels. Child, we had to go to the motel. It was like, well, we don't have time to go to Newark Airport. We can't get downtown. Let's just go to motel, child. It didn't work. I was like, ew. I was like, come on, hurry up. Let's get out of here, girl. The motel's like, no, I can't. It's just, everything got to be right for me for her to work. She don't work if stuff not right. My mama wanted to stay longer. I said, no, you can't, honey. You have to go on back home. You got to go home. So all y'all having your mamas living with you, and you, especially as a young married couple, don't do it. And if I didn't learn anything from church women, is keep people out of your home. To this day, don't nobody come to my house, because people throw off the atmosphere of your home. Now they can come visit, but you can't stay. And before I married my husband, I told him, let me explain to you. I don't believe in people living with us. Your mama can't come live with us. My mama can't come live with us. Your daddy can't come live with us. My daddy can't come live. Nobody can live with us. And I made sure he was okay with Alexia to stay with us, because y'all know my daughter, sister, cousin Lexi, is gonna be with me forever. I'm gonna be her caretaker forever. And so what I did was I knew Lexi need to have her space, and Big Mike need to have her space. So Lexi's have her attic apartment. She actually has the master bedroom suite that is on the third floor. So my daughter's on the third floor in the master bedroom suite where she got her own bathroom, and it's a room up there. And then me, Mike, and little Michael is on the second floor. Okay, because when Mike wake up at night, he just want to get up in his drawers and go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? You can't be having your family living with you, and especially as a young married couple. Don't do it. So, of course, he would feel suffocated by her and her mama, allegedly. Today, Media Takeout spoke with a person close to Jeannie Mae for a reaction from her side. That person told us that she suspects that it was Jeannie's temper, which may have caused the end of their relationship. The girl has a bad temper. She has admitted it. All the women in her family's like that. In other words, it's a generational curse. Then she said she didn't respect the husband because the other husband just made her do whatever she do. He's probably tired of her, don't want to fight, right? And he's like, whatever you want to do. But she married this black man, and he was like, I don't think so. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not gonna disrespect me like that. You're gonna respect me, okay? But she was always aggressive. She was always masculine. She was always manly. She was always controlling. Watch her on the show. There is a totally difference between Jeannie Mae and Tamera. You could tell Tamera's very soft, very feminine, and she's not controlling and submissive. Jeannie Mae, she's not, that's not who she is. She's admitted it. Jeannie's associate told me to take out that Jeannie, despite her very friendly appearance on television, I didn't think she was friendly, can be very angry and aggressive. That's who she was on the show. As a matter of fact, I like the ladies, but I didn't like to watch because of her. She was always cutting people off. She was always trying to take over, and I didn't care for her. Yes, Michael Jr., please. Are you finished doing your Legos? Come say hi to your aunties and your uncles.
I'm on page 3 by taking a break.
Oh, you're on page 3?
It's giving me a headache.
I think you should take a break from your Legos too. What age is the Lego box?
9.
9? And you're almost 9.
Yeah, but Daddy said I think you could do it.
I think you can do it too. I'm going to come up and help you, okay?
No, I'm taking a break for now.
Okay, you're just taking a break. You don't want mommy to help you?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, she was always aggressive, and I didn't like to watch because of that. The friend explained Jeannie is not the sweet lady you see on TV. I never thought she was sweet. That woman can be aggressive and very disrespectful. No way that Jeezy would put up with her for long. Exactly. He can't put up with that forever, for your lifetime. This is what y'all need to think about. This is a lifetime decision. Ask yourself, can I live with this person forever? I've told you, when I was dating, I never went to movie dates. I always wanted to go to a restaurant because I want to sit and look at you, look at how you chew your food, look at your mannerism. Do you know how to use a knife and fork? Do you clean your teeth with the fork? Because I'm asking, looking at his eyes, his nose, and everything. Because I'm asking myself, do I want to sit across the table from you for the rest of my life? Nope. But when you are making an emotional decision and not a logical one, oh, you'll marry her and thinking she's going to change, or you marry him and thinking he's going to change. That is who they are. When Jeannie's been open about her anger and disrespectful nature. Right. She has an angry, disrespectful nature. That is who she is as a person. In an interview last year, she explained how she exhibited anger and made disrespectful comments toward her ex-husband because she didn't respect him. So what did Jeezy expect? What did he respect? She didn't respect her husband of 10 years. You thought she was going to respect you? That is who she is as a person. She is by nature a disrespectful woman. Okay, here's another comment I found on social media. I'm giving it all, y'all, because I don't think I'm going to come back today. Why did they get married? The person said, I strongly believe that Jeezy proposed to Jeannie because of this. He was grieving the loss of his mother. And to fill that void, he got married thinking it would fulfill what he had lost. He never married any of his other baby mamas. And we have seen her lost Kanye, has been since his mother passed away. We also know the only woman Diddy has ever loved is his mama. You can't get married. You cannot make a lifetime decision when there's trauma. Right? My marriage counselor, he said, Janice, you have an end all mentality, right? End it all. And he's like, when you are angry, when you're upset, it's just best to be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. So you know what I've done over the years is if I'm angry, might do something to upset me and I'm angry and I feel like I'm going to be disrespectful towards him, I shut up. I'll keep my mouth shut and not talk to my husband for a whole week because I'm fuming. And I don't want to be disrespectful. And I've shared before, we've been married 10 years and in the first 3 years of our marriage, my husband's in the kitchen. I'm over here. We had an extended family situation that my husband needed to take care of. And 3 months turned into 6 months, turned to 9 months, turned into 1 year, turned into 2 years, turned into 1 year. Okay. And I'm over here sitting right here going, and the kitchen is there, and there's a doorway here. There's a doorway to go over there. And he walked over there, stand there, and said, could you please watch your tone? And I said, okay. And I picked up my phone and call the marriage counselor so he can work it out with him. Because I didn't want to be disrespectful. And the marriage counselor, older black man, pulled up his pants, put his hands on, and look at my husband's face, put his face in his face, and told my husband, man the F up and do what you need to do. See, I don't need to talk to him like that. I don't need to talk to my husband like that. We probably would have been divorced. But the marriage counselor, an older black man, was able to say what I wanted to say, but I know I can't talk to my husband like that. And it's extended family, so he's emotional. So here is the plan. And so the marriage counselor wrote up the plan. He said, this is the plan you need to follow. And it took my husband another year to put the plan in process, to get it going. Okay. This is why a marriage counselor is important, because sometimes you're going through stuff that, ladies, you can't talk to him like that. So then now people are mad at Jeezy because he made this comment where he says, Jeezy too focused on who I'm becoming to focus on who's not coming with me. You know what that means? He's still becoming a man. He's 40. How old is he? 45? He's still becoming. He's not where he needs to be yet. He should have never gotten married. Because just 2 years, you talk about, I'm too busy becoming, I can't care about who's coming with me. Should you be taking your wife and kids with you? Why? He got married when he was emotionally high. It was an emotional decision. That should have been, that was a fling. And so now people are saying how Lonnie she left her heart because she didn't invite them to the funeral, to the wedding. And let me say, I like Lonnie. I love her, right? I think I think she's not getting the justice she should get as uh, a TV host. You know what I mean? I see her up there on shows like um what's that show on Channel 7? The View. Lonnie need to be on that show. I like her. Out of everybody on the reel, I like Tamara and I like Lonnie Love. I love Lonnie Love. I think that she needs to be on one of these shows, more mature shows. And you know what? Another thing is she can adopt. That's another thing I love with her. Lonnie's a lot like me, where you can adopt. Put me in any situation, I can adopt. I may be going that, girl, let me tell you. Yes, hon. But when my baby comes, I'm mommy. When Mike comes, I'm his good thing. See, to that girl, that hardcore girl that brought up there, I was like, she's not gonna make it. she too. Lonnie can adopt to any situation. But anyways, I think that's all I have for now. If I hear anything else, I'll come on back. But let me know what y'all think about all of this. I think it's crazy that I think it's interesting. Let's put this up there again. I think it's interesting. Make this page. I think it's interesting that he's been contemplating it. He didn't just go do it. He's been thinking about this. She got anger problems. And another thing is people's like, oh, well, on her social media, well, they was having problems. She not going to say we was having problems. This is another reason why I don't think people should post too much of what's going on in your home and with your family. I just think it's not good to do that. I don't think you should live in front of the cameras, especially when you're married. And I'm not saying you can't share, because I do share some things, but I just don't think you should every day you should be posting about your family, your husband, and all of this stuff. So she knew, child. That paper was signed May 19 by the notary, and he signed it June. So this has been in the making. She was not blindsided. And I learned in the marriage group on Facebook that the article saying they've been separated. What's the word that was used again? My baby took my phone. But it doesn't mean he wasn't in the home. It probably mean that they were not doing the do. She wasn't getting her dark meat on the side, and he wasn't giving her the mandingo, and that's what they mean by separate. But if she was being disrespectful and angry, I don't think he was in that home. Because another thing, black man, if you have an angry wife and an angry woman, you need to get away from her, because she can simply say you hit her and they're going to throw your black ass in jail. Now, me personally, I'm all for somebody leaving. My marriage counselor told us this. He said, if y'all arguing and you feel like you're not safe and y'all can't calm down and go to bed, somebody needs to leave, preferably the husband leave, because you make sure the wife and the kids is okay. So I don't think he was there. He probably had moved out and away from her, because some of these women, I'm telling you, I'm just saying, read between the lines, but some of these women will keep doing stuff and then say you hit them when you didn't hit them, and then they're gonna throw you in jail. So now people are dragging him, because when he posted they're too busy becoming who I'm supposed to be, worrying about who that, and then to come to find out he filed for divorce, and they are over there dragging him. I ain't gonna drag him. They shouldn't have gotten married. It was an emotional decision. It was not a logical decision. If anything, he should have married one of his baby mamas. Anyways, I'm going. Let me know what you think about all this stuff. If I hear anything else, maybe I'll come on back later. If not, later tomorrow. But drop it in the comments what you've been hearing about all of this. I don't think she was blindsided. I think she knew. and he hasn't been there. He's been contemplating the divorce, and this has been going on, and he's like, I can't do this. I'm not gonna spend my life. And he probably realized, if I stay with this heifer, I'm gonna end up in jail. Okay, so let me know what you think. I love you. Remember to show me love and support with my books. That's all I ask for. My books, 23 Types of Guys You Might Me, available on Amazon. Moments of Gratitude. Thanksgiving's coming up. That's some Thanksgiving people. In Christ I am. Y'all need to learn that. Learn your identity. Then 10 years of girlfriend. A lot of y'all 10 years of girlfriend. Moments of Gratitude journal. How to not give boyfriend husband benefits is an ebook. Take the cookie off the table. Word of Wisdom journal is a wisdom journal. Book of Proverbs. The Naked Wife. A lot of y'all are naked wives. How to read your Bible in 1 year. The Leah in Me is a free ebook available on Amazon. Dating is for Date is my new book coming soon. My Husband Profile course is going great, and I'm not doing it again until next year. I absolutely love you, Dory. Let me know what you think about all this foolery. Talk to you later. Bye.